Hello, audience. Squee913 here with Veriax.
Huh?
Hi.
2 years of hello!
Hello.
Changing it up the last time.
It's the last one we're gonna record.
Uh,
Oh god. That's awful. It has been two
the
years.
game is awful, but I'm
I
sad to
wouldn't
see it
say that
go.
it's awful.
No, it's good when played
You just
with
said it
friends.
is.
I
So you
was,
give me
I
your
was,
no,
I was
no, no.
exaggerating.
Yeah, it's not awful. But we'll cover that, I suppose, in the. We got to beat the boss first. Let's cover that in the conclusion when we give our thoughts about
Yeah,
it and
kind of
stuff. Rather than start to sum up now.
counting our
Kinda
chickens
have to
before
beat
they're
the big
hatched.
boss,
Yeah.
dude.
All right. I don't even remember where to go.
Of course you don't. Of
No.
course you don't. Right. So I have been doing a bit of research.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Know thy
So
enemy.
because you know how last time we went in there and we couldn't fight the
We couldn't touch the giants.
yeah, it's a bug.
Okay, good.
You can. So that was a bug last time. Shouldn't happen this time. Okay. What else? Well, this guy is pretty tough. Do you want to know? I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Pretty much immune to magic.
Oh,
Very hard to hit in melee.
so we have to rely on our fairy dust.
So
You know what we should do?
yeah.
We
What?
totally have potions that we've never used.
I was just yes. What he will dispel us as soon as we get in there. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
no point buffing straight away, including probably for the potions as well.
Okay.
So what I would suggest is we go in there
Mm-hmm.
as soon as we see the death cutscene and stuff, which I imagine we'll see quite a lot. Buff up potions, probably one spell, maybe if it's quick to cast. Kite the iron golems with one, maybe either Kasumi, Veriax, or Squee, and just keep moving him around, keep him out of the way, and the rest of the party just gank the bad guy. That's pretty much the best plan that I can come up with, really.
Okay.
I would also maybe suggest trying it, say, 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're making progress and getting better each time, we'll keep going on it. But, if it seems like it's really frustrating, just maybe lower the difficulty for this last battle. I
Sure.
think it's one of those battles,
Right.
that they put in that's like it's quite difficult, so, and people don't want to see us play this over and over and over and over and over again. And we don't want to play it over and over and over and over again,
No,
quite
of course
frank. So I would suggest basically that. So try 3 times and just do our best, really.
I'm still going to, what does this do? Get all the potions out into our bags, because who knows, potions are fast.
Definitely, yeah. A portion of agility. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I mean that's really going to help. Portion of speed. No, we'll cast haste. There's a potion of strength there. What's Darby's strength? Oh, you won't need that.
Alright,
Needs that. Why did I keep it? We've all got 18 strength. I'm going to drop that now.
oh gosh, I was looking at Veriax's hit points. It looked like he had 777,000 hit
You were
points.
going to say 11.
No, because it looks like that dash in the middle is just another 7.
Right.
Good God, man!
He is elite.
Just send him in.
Well,
Alright.
yeah. All right. We also have these nice spells like Finger of Death and such, which might hurt the bad guy because they do this sort of,
Mm-hmm.
magical damage and stuff. We got Death Fog, which you don't really need. What else we got? Anyway, Dead. I'm gonna take protection from fire is really good against this guy apparently.
Potions
So-
of strength.
So protection of fire is a big yes. Let's just drop all this loot. We're not even gonna sell it. We're gonna
I
drop
know,
it
right?
because yeah, that's something I'm gonna get into when we finish the game. We're gonna drop all this nice loot there. It's on the floor. We'll come back for it. No, we don't even need it. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so what else could be really useful here? Disintegrate? Well, I could try that on a
Let's see, we have sphere or symbol of pain. All creatures within 60 feet of the symbol of pain, when invoked, must make a saving throw versus spell. If fail, they are overwhelmed by pain and suffering. -4 to their attack rolls, -4. Yeah, I mean that might work on the giants and stuff.
I'm thinking about that for the yeah, specifically sort of finger of death and disintegrate and flesh to stone for the iron golems. 'Cause I've got like a total of 8 bolts for Veriax to throw at with his heavy crossbow of accuracy.
Right.
So there's not a whole lot there really. I don't have that many potions that are any good at all. We got a potion of insight, elixir of health. Obviously, the potion of insight was for learning spells, but we never got the chance to really get
No.
level 6 and
Not
7
really.
level spells.
I got a potion of explosions.
And a gem bag with 2. Well, that's good.
Potion of magic shielding.
That could be useful.
Potion of fire breath. I've got quite a few potions of like defense and stone giant strength and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you definitely use them.
Potion of regeneration. Will last for 3 turns. Regenerate 2 hit points per round. Oh, the amazing quantity.
It all helps. It all helps.
There's a wand for Veriax. Gosh, I think that's like one of the first wands we've run into this whole game.
Lightning. Probably not going to use that. Anti-magic shell.
Oh, potion of absorption. +10 armor class to crushing attacks.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, considering we're fighting giants.
They're iron golems. They're not giants.
Yeah, whatever. They're stuff. I'm going to go ahead and give one of them to Stig. And then we can have Paul and Stig do that.
All right.
I've got lots of potions of strength.
Is that the 18 strength one, the red one?
Yeah.
That's not so good.
Well, we can give it to like Kasumi and Squee and Veriax. Just.
Veriax does not need it. He has 18 strength.
Oh wow. Oh, someone's all.
Kasumi has 18 strength and Squee has 17. So they are quite useless. I don't know why we
When
get
did,
that.
when did we get so strong?
We've always been strong.
I'm a wizard and a thief. Why do I have 18 strength?
For the added to hit bonus, especially with the thief.
I'm just gonna get rid of them then.
Plus, it's useful carrying loot, basically.
Yeah, yeah. I got stone spikes.
Good for you.
Warps and surrounds rock. Any creature entering the area takes 2d4.
Again, magic's not going to be that much use.
Nope.
Squee's going to have very limited loot in this battle. Does he have like mirror image and stuff that he can cast? Because if he sort of kites the iron golems, then it can make.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Lay that on him, definitely.
1d8
Stone
plus
skin,
3.
stone skin plus that I just said, mirror image, would be good.
I think I'm going to give you this. Just because it gives you an extra armor class. And a 15% chance of hold person. Why not? You have
I'm gonna-
blur deck.
Rearrange spells here, so I got the Lance of Disruption, which I don't. Doesn't much.
I have blur. I don't think I have a mirror image.
Use blur then. I'm gonna get rid of this identify and get another magic missile. As far as Darby goes, he's got a good selection anyway. Well, there is a resist protection from fire. Yeah, that could be useful. I'll have that instead of detect invisibility because I don't think it's going to do anything.
3 ice lances and a fireball. You think fireball's even going to matter?
No, because this guy will be pretty much immune to fire. He's a demon.
Might as well get a. Actually, might as well get like a monster summon or something.
Yeah, he'll probably just just like not bother with the. He'll probably just dispel them instantly. But anyway, we'll cast them anyway because I've got my undead and my berserkers and stuff. If we span enough of them, he might not. He'll
think,
waste time getting them rather than fighting us.
You think Greater Malaysian will even matter?
Probably, yes, it will on the iron golems for stuff like disintegration and stuff. So yes.
Okay. I also have the emotion hope and emotion courage, which, Squee can't do much else, so you might as well buff people.
You might as well if you can get close to them. So bear in mind that, this guy does he does an area of attack fire thing.
Right.
So he doesn't want to be too close to the main wizard, so I don't think they're going to be that much use.
Power word silence?
No. I highly doubt that'll work.
Alright. Well, he's ready to sleep.
Let us sleep.
Rest.
Oh, just 1 second. Maybe I should have we might have to do that again, but it's alright, because, we lose nothing. But detect traps could be useful.
Okay.
So we'll get rid of the silence, because I won't do anything. I'm going to cast detect traps, probably, with Darby. Okay, rest again, because there are traps around, so if we know where they are, we can avoid them a little bit. Alright then, are we good?
I think so.
Ready.
Alright then, let's see if we can do this. Let's see.
Good.
The lack of music is disturbing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wait a minute, which way do we go?
I don't remember. Oh, hang on a second. Let me
Is it up here, or is that the way we came in?
let me ensure
This is the-
Kasumi's got her best arrows. Pfft. And when I say best arrows, I mean only remaining arrows.
Well, good. It is this way, isn't it? It's through here, because this is where the boss fight was with the basically doppelganger dude.
Yeah.
She's got like 15 arrows left.
Yeah. Yeah, here we
Damn
are.
you, game. With no stores.
Yeah, I know, that was a bit of a pain. That was a bit of a pain. Right, are we doing this?
Yes!
Alright, we're gonna have to see this cutscene about, quite a few times. Quite a few times, see this cutscene. Come on then, do something.
There were no dragons in this game.
You're right. There wasn't.
I is disappoint.
So as soon as the fight starts, after this thing,
You again.
What? I'm not a child of ball? Oh, no, wait.
pause it.
But come now.
You can
I
skip
think
through
it
this.
is time you accepted the
we've seen it.
fact.
Silence your lies, sicken me.
Perhaps you are
Greater
not-
good?
That's the problem
Continue.
you ever learned.
Number two.
Again,
Something.
I exist so- And now.
Not your
It
chickens.
is harvest
Because we have
time.
this bit as well.
Consider yourselves fortunate.
And note,
You
I noticed this when I was
alone
watching
shall
Kiko's Let's Play.
witness this historical moment.
This guy comes and saves us.
This and now.
Hold
Yeah, shut up,
Pokemon.
this guy.
It will take more than boasting to bring you victory
Now,
this day.
the spell that the evil guy casts on this dude to try and stop him from actually ruining his plans, or at least delaying them, and
Jared Stone.
sealing this portal is like the lowest level spell ever.
The glyphs.
It's like, cast
The tale of
disintegration on
Jared
him or
Stone.
something. Actually try and stop him. But no, this
I'm
is...
a cast magic missile.
It wasn't even that.
That was Jared's choice.
It wasn't even that.
It has taken me a long time
He's still talking and he's dead.
He
to
is.
realize the nobility in such a gesture.
Fools! Do you think you can
Alright, hang on.
still possess the
Okay.
secrets of unlocking
It
the
was...
portal? It is only a matter of time before I open the
Soul
gates
Searing Orb.
once
I
more.
don't even know what that is.
I think that's... I don't know. But it's elite. Totally elite.
We didn't do anything! Whole person or anything, just... Okay, pause it. Okay.
My time has only just
For
begun.
some reason, the iron golems are still like, hello. Never mind. Take
Ah.
potions. Take potions.
Yes, potions. Alright. What is this one? This is Serpent Scale. This is... What? Fiery Burning. Okay, I don't need you.
No, you don't need that.
Not Mind Focus. I need Absorption. Which one's this one? Speed. Oil of Speed.
He's going to cast haste.
So, I'll just take...
Although, yeah, because he's I think he's dispelled us already. I'm going to wait for the haste, actually, because that's quite important.
Sure. So...
I'm here.
Hang on. Where is this? Potion of defense. Actually, I should give that to Paul. Potion. What's potion of stone form? Oh, not bad.
That reduces. No, I think that reduces dexterity, doesn't it?
Yeah. But
So
I mean,
it's-
to someone like Paul or
Might not be
Stig.
worth it. Might not be worth it. I'm just saying. Well, it's -4 AC for a start.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat. Just so you know. Well, for Paul, it might be. I don't know. I don't know what his dexterity is.
What is this? This is Cloud Giant Strength.
Yes. Take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Paul, and I'll give one to Stig.
Yeah, he spelled us already, so I might go with this haste for now.
Do I have to drink one potion at a time?
Yeah. One around.
But I don't wanna.
Well, you can, chug, chug, chug. They're magical potions. You'll probably die if you have them too quickly. So yeah. So Stig's taking a potion of invulnerability. Dabby's taking. No, Dabby's going to search for traps. He's casting detect traps, so we don't walk straight into them. Possibly little guidance, maybe. And Veriax is casting haste.
Kasumi is attacking this guy.
Which
'Cause
guy?
The main guy.
Okay, because we don't seem to be able to attack these iron golems. They're all like blue circly. We could force it. I don't know. But anyway,
They're like, hello, and we're like, hi!
smash.
Smash, that's really rude.
So you good?
I'm good.
Stig, where are you going, man? Didn't even ask you to do that. Anyway. Yeah, okay. These iron golems are bugged, and that is not great. Stig didn't get hasted, but he did get his invulnerability, so...
Can I help?
Did we cast haste? We did. Alright then. Now I'm going to cast this... missile immunity thing.
Yeah.
And go and kill the bad guy.
Everyone.
Oh, I hope I didn't. I did. I just interrupted his bloody casting of that detect traps, but hey. Stig's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Good job keeping him
Squee's
alive.
dead, you mean?
Sorry, I meant him, yeah.
Yeah.
So... Can I can cast it on the Iron Golem, that's good. Get Dobby out of there. I can't heal anyone,
Wow.
really. Oh, I got lay on hands, I'll use that.
Kasumi, why aren't you attacking this guy? It's like a demon.
Cheers.
Sure.
Is he almost dead yet?
No.
No. Ah. Poop.
Ready.
No, he is not almost dead yet. No, he isn't.
Alright, hang on. What does this do before I cast it? Oh yeah. Sure, why not? Ready when you are.
Ready to hunt.
I think Stig's stuck. Yeah, now like dude's over there.
Ow.
Darby's dying. Darby is dying. He's dead.
Easy.
We got this.
The whole Iron Golem not being able to attack things shouldn't be that much of an issue. Have we hurt him yet? He's barely injured.
Yeah. Barely injured. Oh my god. Someone exploded.
That would have been... I don't know. That didn't go so well.
Paul's dead.
I know.
Kasumi's got this.
Although the other guys have stopped.
Soon be a feast for the crows.
Yeah, they killed Veriax. Their job was done.
I don't think so. Right, okay, we lost.
Yay!
Okay, do Greater Malaise on first, dude.
Yes,
On,
yes,
on
yes.
at least one of the... Although if they're hostile, it might not even work. Oh, damn, oh, you're going to have to stop because I exited it.
Oh.
I'm not in the
got it.
game anymore.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, we're back.
I thought that was the point.
Yeah, we're back now.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, I exited the game accidentally.
You again. I admire
Oh,
you.
just-
There is no need
Yes,
for
we're gonna have
such
to do this a lot.
empty threats. The only reason you are still alive.
So that was attempt 1, which I don't think counted because I didn't do some things as well as I should have done.
And not
Hold Pokelin.
Yes,
It will take
it's
more
you.
than boasting
We're not
to
surprised
bring you
anymore.
victory this
No.
Soul Searing Orb. I'm not quite sure what level that is. It doesn't look very impressive. Finger of Death!
Jared
I suppose it's
Stone.
like a matter of
The tale of Jared Stone
casting
is
time
a
as well.
lesson in sacrifice.
He only has limited time. It's like, I've got to do
Sacrificing
something.
oneself.
He's not a very
Just-
decisive person. He's like, magic
He only
missile.
just makes it, you know.
Yeah.
It has taken me a long time.
Alright.
How are you still talking, Han Solo?
In such a gesture.
fools! I still possess the secrets of
Get it? Cause the carbonite. Alright. So,
My time
Everybody
has only
stop.
just begun.
Okay. Yeah, again, the Iron Golems
I
are
can
like,
cast
"Oh,
the greater Malison on them. Maybe
No.
it'll let me
No, it
cast.
won't. I've just told you it won't work because they're not enemies.
Well, but I mean, it gives me the option to cast it on them.
Well, I don't think it'll affect them though because it doesn't affect party members, and so it probably won't affect allies, which the class has.
Right, right. Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing this detect traps again. Might not be the best thing to do. I don't know. And the potion of invulnerability for Squee. For Squee? For Stig. For me? Yeah, for Stig.
Where is
Okay.
my...
I'm more or less good.
Who has Stone Giant Strength? I forgot. That's Serpent Scales. Darn it, who has Stone Giant Strength? It's Fire Breath. Oh, come on. I just did all this. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Yes, yes. One for Stig, one for Paul. You drink that.
Should try and... Alright, hang on. We should keep track of who the Iron Giants are attacking and then move them around. One of them's attacking Squee. They're both attacking Squee.
Okay.
So just move Squee to the back.
Right.
I could do that with my eyes closed.
They're going after the mage, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And, oh, I was gonna have him cast Stone Form.
No.
Let's move him first, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. And then the other two...
Yes.
Well, you're already drinking a potion, but you can attack.
I gotcha.
Alright. I'm ready.
Okay. Alright, let's pause it again. So, is everyone hasted? Good. Squee got the haste. That's good. I don't think Paul did, but he's a little bit further ahead.
Okay.
You are still
Did that
casting.
potion
Alright.
work on you? Right, now you go
Sounds good.
attack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah, the Iron Golems are still...
Yeah.
Oh, like, hello.
Halls.
But if they... Alright, hang on, wait a minute. I am going. I think they're still attacking Squee as far as I know.
Wait, fire breathing. Does this an area of effect? Is this just gonna hurt us?
Don't do the fire breathing,
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
because he's immune to fire.
Well, never mind.
So, yeah. It'll hurt us more than him. He's a demon. He likes fire.
Then I'll drink the +2 AC.
Yeah, that works.
Ready when you are.
Alright then. Oh good, now we know where the... Oh god.
Watch me work.
Squee! Run, Squee!
Easy pick.
Get Paul out of there. Oh, never mind.
Bring it on.
Oh, Paul. Squee! Keep running.
Pause it.
Easy.
Pause it, thank you.
This is a pain in the butt. I have to pretty much concentrate just on Squee.
Yeah, well, keep pausing it,
Yeah.
basically. Pause it as much as you need to. Because, yeah, I know you'll have to do that. I know.
I'm here.
Okay, what now?
Right.
That, maybe. No, that probably won't do anything.
Paul at least
That's-
barely injured him.
Good.
Maybe I should have Kasumi just disarm these traps so we don't have to worry about them.
There's probably... Yeah, you could. You could. Yeah, it's probably more than... I'm going to get some... berserkers on the go. They'll distract him momentarily, at least.
That'll work.
Are you ready?
Yep. ready. What in the world? Oh,
Bring it on.
wait, pause. We can't disarm the traps.
Okay. Let us not then.
No, because that would be too easy.
Who is he attacking?
Alright, I'm ready. Tell him
He's
pause.
attacking Dabby. Hang on, I need to move Dabby. Keep counting him with one of the creatures. Veriax, I want you to just possibly... We'll see if Magic Missile works on this guy a little bit. All damage is good damage, right? Okay. Have to keep...
What the? Squee, why did you stop moving? Go.
With ease.
Alright.
Hey, you need me? Right.
Oh, damn.
Easy
Hang on.
pickings.
Okay, right.
I'm here.
Did Magic Missile do anything? Let's have a look.
I could do that
Scroll
with
up,
my
scroll up,
eyes
scroll up.
closed.
Can't even see where he cast it now.
Ready to work. Oh, easy enough.
Cast. Oh, there it is. No, he casted haste, right? Okay. Veriax. Attacks. Damage taken. Maybe he hasn't cast it yet. Oh, casting Magic Missile. I don't think it did a damn thing.
Yay!
I don't think it did anything. So let's summon some bugs.
Sure, why not?
Who's this guy attacking?
There's one golem that's just standing there now.
He's attacking Dabby. That's neat. Okay, good. Sweet. No, there's two. There's two. There's one next to Kasumi.
No, he's not doing anything. He's just standing there.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, right. I'm gonna keep moving Dabby around. You got some.
I could do that with my eyes closed.
Oh, now he's moving again.
Now he's
Darn it.
moving. Alright, hang on. How are we doing? He's barely injured.
Yay!
Although Sticky's hitting him.
Good, good, good.
Look at that.
Okay, what needs
Okay, he's attacking the goblins and stuff, which is perfect. Dabby, I want you to cast Undead Summoning then. Veriax, let's see if you can do anything. He's kind of limited now, really.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Whole Monster on that dying golem and see if that does anything. Getting some slowdown as well from these magical attacks.
Yep. Come on, Squee, keep running.
With ease.
Well, at least this is working to get the iron
Feast for the crows.
He's
golems
attacking
out of it.
Steg. Yes, true enough.
He's down to barely injured.
Yeah, he's down to barely injured. I am going to cast whatever the hell this is. Stig is going to run. Oh wait, this is an area effect. Maybe I'll just cast. Was that prayer? Right, we'll cast prayer. No, cast. I thought you have to cast it, but yeah, it's just there. Okay, right. And Stig's going to run away. Veriax. All right, what's he got in his? Okay, that. Okay, we're going to have that. More summons. Run, Stig, run! Stig's being attacked.
Oh, Squee's dead.
Oh.
Yay!
Alright, now who are they attacking?
Whatever you need. Yes. No problem.
They're attacking Dabby. Oh dear. They're attacking Dabby. Everyone's attacking Dabby. Run away, Dabby. Stig. Kill. Demon.
Wow, he's still at barely injured.
He's attacking Kasumi. Run Kasumi away.
Pretty good as soon.
Well, I would run her away, but she's got no arrows left. The only thing she can do now is just hit him.
Yeah, well, it's okay now.
He's not doing anything. Good. Don't do anything. Just stand there.
Hang on. Keeps
Hurt! He's down to hurt!
It's going great. Where is he now? Up there.
He's up there. Get him, Kasumi!
He's attacking Veriax. Run the hell away.
Kasumi! Get him! You're my last character. Do something.
Easy pickings.
Go get him, Kasumi! Wow, out of all the people that are still surviving, I would not have imagined it being consumed.
Oh god. Alright, who are these guys attacking now? Let me just see. Okay, Stig's getting hurt. Get him out the way. Let's see if I can be really cheeky here. Do that. And Veriax, can you just see if you can get one of those guys? Alright.
And Kasumi's dead.
Oh.
It's okay, keep fighting on.
So what's he on?
Hurt.
He's on hurt. Oh, did it not work? I tried to heal Stig, didn't work. Let's do that. It's because they're attacking the wrong people. You should be attacking Veriax, you bastards.
They should be hurtable.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a pain, isn't it? Yeah, that so the spell didn't go off. Yeah, I can't do this.
No. I think maybe we should turn the difficulty down. If the game's gonna bug out like this, it's gonna be impossible.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go to gameplay. Booyah. Watch how much better we get.
Yeah, hopefully. I think that the theory is there. It's even harder to sort of execute in multiplayer because I'm getting a tad bit of lag because of all the fire going off and everything. And also the bug with the iron golems. So I think turning difficulty down evens it up. So it's sort of like more or less how it should be. Because we've made it harder by playing it in multiplayer and stuff.
Let me make sure the difficulty stayed. Yeah, good.
I think it did. I saw the log, the change in my log. So
Alright.
hopefully we don't trample him this time though. But you know, don't want to be here all day, do we?
No. Maybe half the day, but all day that's ridiculous.
Indeed. So a little note: your characters is being exported.
You escape. There is no need for such
Probably for
empty
Heart of Winter.
threats.
Yay.
The only reason you are still alive is because I want you to witness this.
Gosh, I hope someone can stop that.
Oh yes, it's Revolver. Oh, Everard, you're here.
Oh, thank
Everard's
light.
here. See, they must have known though that you're gonna like fail at this guy like quite a lot, and so you're gonna have to sit through this cutscene every time.
Yep.
They should have known, you know, like let's not do this. Although I suppose
No.
it's the same in other games, like in Baldur's Gate. At the end of that, when you're in Irenicus in hell or stuff,
Yeah.
there's a big cutscene before that. So
No, ever.
not unique
Stop.
to this game.
Don't do it. Like at this point, it's like whatever. Go steal it.
We need your melee against the demon dude. Don't. Oh.
Yeah, can't you close it after we kill this guy?
Yeah, probably not. Okay, so similar sort of plan. I'm not going to bother with the fire resistance from Veriax, but I am going to. All right, let's stop everyone from moving up. Remember to press stop. Okay, dude.
Okay.
Press them so they're not doing anything. Because by default, I guys charge up there, and half of them don't
Here,
get hasted.
make sure to give Stig his cloud strength. Cloud giant strength.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
a good idea. I'm not going to bother. With,
What is stop?
when you
That's
when
stop.
you
There we go.
select all of it, yeah.
Got it.
Now, let's do that. Okay, my characters are good.
I'm here.
Mine's good too.
All right.
Ready.
You let Paul run forward so he didn't get hasted.
What? I hit stop.
I told you. Yep.
Oh, I have video proof. I clicked on everyone and hit stop.
But did he have an
Paul.
action to do?
Drink a potion.
I don't know, because Veriax drink a potion. Sorry, Stig drink a potion, and therefore he didn't move.
I told him to drink a potion. That's all right. I have
He's trolling you.
I have oil of speed. That'll cover it.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
There. Oh,
So-
Paul.
Squee's getting attacked, so move him around quite a lot.
Yeah, he's got stone skin now, so that'll help a bit.
That will help. Veriax is gonna. Sorry, Squee. I keep calling him Veriax. Steak is gonna have another potion. I'm gonna summon some summons and another buff. Because buffs are good.
Ready.
Hang on. Take your...
I buffed the wrong people.
Yay!
Buffed the party members that are gonna be in melee.
Yay, and Squee's already out of stone form. Wow. Yep.
How has he got hit so much?
I have no idea.
Here I go.
He did cast it, right? Yeah, he cast it. Yep. So, good times.
Alright.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah?
Not ready yet. Hang on. I'm not ready yet. Okay.
Hey, you need me?
Veriax is just basically going to do summons the whole time.
Okay.
I guess the summons down here, maybe the Iron Golems will go after them.
Possible.
Yeah, we're only taking a quarter damage from this guy now, so... should be a lot better.
Easy pickings.
Ah, get away from my mage! Man, you know, my familiar would really come in handy right now.
You reckon?
Yep.
He's badly wounded. Yeah, we're just going to ruffle stomp him this way. But alright then.
That's alright. We're just here for the
That's
story.
fine. Completely, yes. There you go, he's dead.
Yay!
You won the game!
Woo! We're
I
elite!
feel that was sort of anticlimactic, but... yeah.
Well, he ruffle stomped us like
Yeah, he
4
did it
times,
to
so...
us. Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright then, so... we leveled up.
Yay! Now we can win!
Defeated at last, the stricken demon fell with a roar that shook the walls of the underground chamber. But the heroes' moment of victory was short-lived, for as the form of their vanquished enemy lay broken upon the floor, so too was the power of the shard broken. The companions soon found themselves scrambling to escape as the fortress began to collapse around their ears. No sooner had they emerged from the secret threshold than the entire tower came crashing down, shattering into 1,000,000 pieces.
Million? Did you count them all, really?
Triumphantly, the party of adventurers stood among the ruins, basking in the glory of final victory. And as the first rays of dawn glittered off the scattered fragments of the crystalline tower, a light snow began to fall over the once again peaceful town of East Haven. And so ends the final chapter in my tale, with the forces of good triumphant over the forces of evil. It wasn't long before the destroyed town of East Haven was rebuilt, and a new temple dedicated to Tempus was erected upon the site of the buried portal. As for the vanquished demon, Berifet, defeated on the Prime, he was banished back to the depths of hell, where he languished for a period of 100 years, tormented by the memory of his mistakes, and waiting for the day he would return to Faerun and exact his revenge.
Stop staring at me!
Yes, yes!
How lame.
It's... because that's the first time I've been able to hear a cutscene. And because I finally managed to turn the volume up.
So I
on
don't
it.
have to make the story up?
No, you don't. And also, I have to ask, is the voice actor as bad the whole way through? Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm sorry I missed it.
It was a nice little twist at the end, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Unless he wasn't the demon, he was just really upset because his wife kept nagging him while he was trying to read that story. So like he's like, and the demon was glued away.
Maybe. So, yeah, the last fight, we kind of ruffle stomped it at the end, but it did bug out with the iron golems.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that was a pain. And, you know, we would have been there for quite a while, I think, otherwise, you know, just doing it again and again and again until we got enough hits on that guy to kill him. So,
look, the theory always is a video game should be fun, and when it gets to the point where it's just absolute work and tedium, then you should do something to stop that.
I also feel that the traps you can't dispel,
Oh, such a
can't
pain.
disarm everything. No need for that, you know. I mean,
No.
put them there, sure, you know, but if you're taking the time to disarm them, then your thief isn't actually attacking or doing anything. So I think that should be a trade-off that the game developers should. Yeah, okay, you can disarm them, but you know, it takes you time to do that.
Or
But
even make them high quality, so you have to be a good thief to disarm them. But you know,
Maybe
we had
they did.
max disarming. Yeah.
okay.
Well, that was very short credits.
It was
Back
yeah.
in the day when it only took 5 people to make a game, I guess.
Well, Jeremy Soule was doing the music, you know, and there was some good people there, I'm sure, you know. Because about the game, sort of, I feel that because we've played it over a series like 2 years, 2 years, like
Yeah.
I don't. It's because we've been playing it so sporadically. I mean, I feel that the plot might have worked better if you played it like through, you know, a series of weeks or whatever.
Right.
Because to us, like, you know, we stopped and we started and stuff, and bits were sort of lost on us as we sort of like, you know, stopped and started playing the game. But I think that you know, it all being sort of explained towards the end when you met the baddie and he was like, okay, I'll give you the exposition now. What's going on? You know, it was sort of not great. You know, you hear these different rumors and stuff, and that's happening, that's happening. You don't find out why until right at the end. You know.
I personally don't think that, hang on. What was I gonna say? Oh, yes. The thing is that even if I'd played this over a few weeks, even when I started to understand the story, there was nothing whatsoever enthralling about it. It definitely was, everything I enjoyed about this game was basically dialogue and the game itself, and it had some really fun fights sometimes, but I mean, I think dialogue by far and away is the best aspect of this game.
It is. There's some brilliant conversations in it and brilliant replies and stuff. It's a shame that none of it actually mattered.
Right.
You know, like, you know, even if you were talking to someone, you had 3 different replies. It was always going to end in a fight, no matter what you said. Some of the replies were brilliant and hilarious, but at the end they were all sort of meaningless, because no matter how charismatic your leading character was or how persuasive you thought they could be, then it still was going to be a fight.
And
but
the weird part is, I was gonna say, well, you know, for a game back in the day, that's kind of expected. But then again, this came after the Baldur's Gate,
I
where
think
you.
that this is basically what Fallout Tactics is to Fallout. You know,
Yeah.
this is sort of what that. This is that version to say Planescape Torment. You know, this is combat game.
Right.
You know, this is what you play, and it does that. It does what it does very well. There's very good music by Jeremy Soule, very good music, brilliant sort of areas, and it's very well designed in the way that it does the fights. None of the fights are particularly all that boring. Some of it does last a little bit too long, but the dynamic of the fights, the creatures that you fight, the variety of things that you fight within the game, I think are all really good. So I mean, you play this as a dungeon crawler. You know, you play this to fight a lot of things, because this is, like I say, if Planescape Torment is the sort of role playing sort of
I would definitely
masterpiece,
say.
then this is the dungeon crawling sort of equivalent.
I would
of
definitely
game.
say it's good practice. Like, if you were to play this and then go play, say, Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, man, it'd be great practice for you. Because I think that the fights in this, if I wasn't playing with you and someone who's been playing these games for years, it would have been much harder than anything I faced. Well, not anything, but most of the things I faced in those games.
I think it is harder, yeah, it is. Because it is what it is. It's a dungeon crawler, so it's going to push you in the sort of combat aspect, and it will make things harder in that sort of way. You know, otherwise it wouldn't be all that challenging. So I can understand that, and
I should say I shouldn't give misgivings though. I really, really actually enjoyed this LP. But I didn't enjoy it because of the enthralling story. I enjoyed it because the conversations were hilarious. The company I spent was fantastic, if I say so, and just the lighthearted take we took on the whole game made it enjoyable.
yeah, I mean, you could say that you miss sort of the NPCs within the game, but if you really got into it, you could make your own. I think
I think they even have mods that add.
oh, mods, yes, mods certainly would do that, but you can't really judge it on the mods.
No,
you know?
of course not.
It was never supposed to be a sort of really sort of intense role-playing game. So they didn't include the NPCs for that. You make your own set of characters, and then you go in and, like I say, it's a dungeon crawler. So you make the party the way you want it, and you go in and you kill lots of monsters. That's basically the premise of this game.
Yep.
So in that sort of way, like the plot wasn't really that important, because as it's not a character-based game, then it's not a plot-based game either. You know, it's all about the dungeons. And boy, was there dungeons.
Yes.
You know?
Dungeons and dungeons, dungeons in the dungeons.
Yes, yes. I think the low point of the game was the Serpent's Eye.
Yes,
I
I agree.
The 5-level marathon that we had to traverse
That
through.
was long beyond
Midway.
belief.
It was. There were other long points of the game, like Dawn's Deep, for example, was quite a long part, as was the Severed Hand, with all the different sort of the little towerlets that you had to go into. But
Right.
that was more sort of, they were all broken up. I suppose like the latter wasn't really that long, but it was still reasonably long compared to the other games, you know, like Baldur's Gate, for example. But they were sort of more broken up. I think that the Serpent's Eye was just like you're going deeper and deeper for one aim, you know, and then with the sort of the levels, it was very much sort of your traditional first level, second level, third level dungeon sort of thing, and you went through the different dungeons and there was a different theme to each, and that was cool. But it was just so long.
And
you
it's
know?
such a weird design choice
So
to make
long.
the longest, most tedious dungeon in the middle of the game.
It was.
I've never seen that before. I mean, if
Well,
you
the start
expect a
of the
long,
first
tedious
third, wasn't it?
dungeon, yeah, if you expect a long, tedious dungeon, you expect it either at the start or at the end, but definitely not, halfway through.
Yeah, I did. I did really sort of, that was, I enjoyed a lot of the game apart from sort of that. But I mean, I was still enjoying it, like your company and stuff, like you say. But it was just so grueling. It was like, come on. I mean, that was all just to get one item.
It was very difficult for me simply because me as a gamer, what I look for most in a game like this is I need to be interested. The story has to catch me. I mean, I play games for two reasons. One, the story, or two, it's just really, really fun to play. And Icewind Dale, none of the Baldur's Gates, in my opinion, are played by me because they're so fun to play. It's interesting. The combat mechanics are fun and make you think, but it's not like, oh god, I want to go sit down and cast some spells, you know? What really held my interest in, the ones you have to compare them to, the Baldur's Gates, was the story was so compelling you just wanted to keep going. You wanted to see what happened next.
Yeah.
And the problem with this game is it does not have that at all. It's just not there. And if I had played this game by myself, I would have lasted maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, if that.
I haven't really got that far on my own with it.
Yeah, and I just, because there's nothing there to hold me as far as what my interests are in these kind of games.
No.
Other than the fact that it was, you know how I look at this, and I really hate to say it because there's some aspects of this game that are so good, but me and a few other LPers will do like our movie nights where we just watch really, really bad movies and we have a good time because we don't take it seriously. It kind of reminds me, this is kind of like that for games. That this game was fun because I didn't take it seriously as a good game. The dialogue was fantastic. The gameplay was interesting. I'm not going to say that it bored the stiff out of me, but just it didn't have enough to hold me there as a game should.
No, I suppose not. I guess you're right. I mean, the plot didn't make a lot of sense either because you're supposed to be... The danger is that this tree's going to die.
Right.
And,
and
so
there's
it won't last
ice
the winter.
giants that kind of may be a problem.
Well, the major thing is that, we've only got like a couple of months before the trees die, but the game lasts for ages. The trees should be dead by now. Kuldahar should be a foreign, wasted, frozen wasteland.
Right.
Basically. But it isn't because, it's just plot holes. But you can nitpick at those all day, but it's not. The game isn't played by people that like it for the plot, I don't think. It's for the combat. It's for
Right.
building like the best, baddest party that you can get.
I do think it was an absolutely gorgeous game. It was very
lovely.
well drawn. The spell effects were really neat to look at.
It's better than Gate, in fact.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was
respects.
really a gorgeous game. I don't want to hate on the game too much. It was gorgeous. The combat was entertaining. And like I said, I seriously wouldn't mind. Like the dialogue in this game was so good. It was so good.
It's a shame there wasn't more of it, and
I
it
know.
would actually made a difference because it
Yeah.
wasn't. It didn't need to be there. I'm glad that it was there, but it didn't need to be.
I am
And
curious, and of course,
Actually, it was though.
I don't know if you know, but I'm sure the people watching this, someone does, and you can leave it in the comments. I don't really have an interest in, say, playing Icewind Dale 2, but I am curious to see if they improved on any of the problems, like made the dungeons less of a pain, gave the story more purpose, maybe your dialogue options carried more weight. I am curious to see if they fixed any of that in Icewind Dale 2.
Or if they just went for the same thing. Because I mean, this game was
Right.
a success, and it is a success in what it does, being a dungeon crawler, as I've said. So maybe they just went, we'll just do the same thing again because
Right.
people who bought it enjoyed it for that reason. So I don't know.
Do you know if the other ones, like what came after it? Like the Neverwinter Nights, were they more like this or more like story driven?
More story driven.
I
People
see.
say that the main story in the Neverwinter Nights is kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
It might be, but it's there,
Right.
and it is a big part of the plot, as are sort of character interactions and charisma and intelligence when talking to people and stuff. So it is much more of a sort of traditional role-playing game, as in you talk to people and get information and stuff like that. So it's much more plot-driven, regardless of whether the plot is good or bad. And even like the sub-quests and everything are much more in-depth. So it is, they've returned more to sort of the Baldur's Gate sort of route with Neverwinter Nights.
Makes sense. That's good.
Yes.
And by the way, we should mention, because I know people are going to be asking, no, we have no intentions of playing the expansion.
No, because I think we've seen everything from this game that it's
Yeah.
got to offer.
Generally, especially back
Pretty
then,
much.
generally all expansions were new areas of same old, and
I
higher
can't imagine
loot,
it bringing a whole lot else. Yeah, there'll be more epic fights. There might be dragons.
right?
Mystery dragons, so there might be dragons in it, and plus 5 weapons and stuff, but that's not really a reason for us to carry on playing it. I mean, we've been doing it for 2 years. We got through it, and hooray for us. We made it.
I
think
and
we've
I carried
earned-
that damn skull with me through the entire game.
Well done for carrying the skull with you, especially because of the lack of shops towards the end, which is something I wanted to sort of raise briefly.
Pain in the butt.
At any point in that dungeon, you can leave and go to Kuldahar. That's a point I want to make. At any point you can, but from a sort of role-playing perspective, if you're really trying to get into the story, it's always pushing you deeper into Dawn's Deep. You're always doing
Right.
offense,
Not even a
takes you
role
from this
playing
to that.
story.
So, like, you never have time. You never feel, well, we'll do that, but we'll take several days to go back to Kuldahar and sell this plate mail and then come back again.
Right, even not
It
as a
never
role
really-
playing, as a common sense thing, it just never occurred to me that in the end game I could just up and leave and go to Kuldahar.
There was like a chance where I said, no, I'll tell you what, we'll do this boss fight and then we'll go and do it. But the boss fight led us on to the other
Right.
boss fight, and so we never got a chance to go back and sell the stuff, which was kind of pointless anyway, because a lot of the loot in the game is worthless, and you just sell it to get money. And we have money that we didn't want to spend because a lot of the items in the shops weren't all that good, and you find better items than what you can buy, which I have no problem with. But
Yeah, that was one thing about this game, that it was like everything the shop had to offer was outclassed within the first few hours of the game. And
not-
after that, the shops were just dump off points.
yes, so the massive amount of gold that you got was pointless. Again, that's sort of something you could talk about at Baldur's Gate. It happens in Baldur's Gate as well. It happens in
Yeah.
all these sort of games. So it's not that big of a deal, really. But the fact that you go there to restock bolts, missile weapons, which would have been really nice to do. That's the only reason you do it, though. Not really to sell loot, but to just go and restock in missile weapons. So if there was just like one store in Dawn's Deep, just one store where you know, just like someone says, look, I just have some random stuff. Do you want to buy it or whatever? Then that would be grand. But it wasn't there, and the game doesn't give you a reason to go back to Kaldahar before the end game. So that was a bit, inventory sorting became sort of more of a priority than what it should have done.
I will say that it was a real treat for me, at least, to see that one of the main villains was Crinchiminon Bonbon. I'm not mispronouncing it.
Yes.
I know you haven't read the Drift, so you wouldn't know much,
but
it was...
nerdgasm over there, didn't you?
Yeah, well, okay, well, just imagine that if... Well...
That's why I heard. Sorry.
It's one of my favorite series of books, and it's a major villain from one of my favorite series of books, and it was just kind of a neat little throw to, like, oh, it's that thing! And actually, I was looking at the credits, which I've played, I think, 6 times now, because they're so short, and it says, special thanks to R.A. Salvatore, and I was like, no, not a chance in hell R.A. Salvatore had anything to do with writing this story, because he's good, and this doesn't. And I was like, oh, right, it's the villain.
It's probably because of...
They stole his villain. I was like, he didn't touch this story.
No, it was like, they were like, can we use him? And he was like...
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, so, overall, final thoughts of the game as far as I'm concerned, it was worth playing with a friend. Probably not alone.
My thoughts are that it's good at what it does. It's a dungeon crawler, and it does that very well. If you like dungeon crawlers, games like Temple of Elemental Evil and stuff like that, then you will probably enjoy this one as well, because it's more of the same dungeon crawling sort of thing. I personally prefer a little bit more depth and plot and stuff, but it is good at what it does, so I can't really criticize it for that. It doesn't try to be that much of an in-depth role-playing game, which is fair enough. It does what it does, and so for that, it's really good, and it looks good, it sounds great, and everything. It's very well balanced, I would say, because we had a less than effective party, but we still got through it on normal difficulty, apart from the end boss, which we didn't want to play 10 million times,
right.
Just to, So yeah, no regrets there. We got through. We gave him our best shot, and then we decided that we're just gonna skip the last boss in a way, because we'd earned the right to do that.
Yes, I think
after
so.
2 years. So. And it wouldn't have been very good to watch anyway.
I think that something that would have been really interesting to implement in these games, which I don't know if maybe it's not possible, but for example, I think it would have been neat if Stig actually got penalties for his evil actions, because he's a paladin, and he did some.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what?
When?
He was an evil bastard.
No, he wasn't. You can't even think of one example, can you?
Yes, I can. You killed a dark elf for no reason.
Killing a dark elf is not evil.
Yes, it is.
It's a drow.
Killing anything is evil. It doesn't do anything. No, but okay, Stig skirted the line, so technically he didn't do anything evil. But it would be neat in these games to see if you played a paladin and did something that was completely against your alignment, to see the game punish you in some way.
Yeah,
that would have been neat.
It would have been. But like I say, it doesn't play towards that crowd. It plays as a dungeon crawler, and so that's kind of. It would have been another thing that people probably who enjoy this game wouldn't want to deal with.
Right.
So they don't put it in, which is it's fair enough,
I suppose.
In Baldur's Gate, you can become like a fallen paladin and stuff, can't you? So it's in there. It's they could do it if they wanted to, but they decided in this game it wasn't. Probably by design, it wasn't really needed. And that was what I was saying about creating your own characters, especially if there's a couple of you playing, 2+, then you can create personalities for your own NPCs, which we did. We had personalities for all of them.
Yes, we did.
So you can make that yourself if you wanted to.
It's true. And I think this game actually would be kind of worth doing as hectic as it would be with 6 people.
It would be an interesting experiment for sure. Yes.
I don't know how we'll get it. It wouldn't work as an LP. Way too much organizing to get anything done.
A one-off video could be done.
I've seen several attempts to do Baldur's Gate with 6 people, and it lasts all of 3 videos.
Getting 6 people to do the same thing.
Yep.
week in, week out is very difficult.
Yep. It would be very interesting to see how the game changes when you only have to worry about one person, though.
It would be extremely very interesting, and I would love to see it and indeed take part in something like that. But I mean, it took us 2 years to get this game done.
Oh, yeah.
And the amount of time we had to say, sorry, I can't do it this week and whatever, that's 2 of us. 6 of you doing that. All right, you don't need all 6 of you to play, technically, but that's kind of the idea, and so it would take a long time.
Indeed.
And a lot of dedication to do that. But it would be awesome if you could pull it off. It would be amazing.
Well, folks, anything else you want to say, V?
Not especially. It's just been a pleasure to appear on your channel. So thanks for having me, and to be in your company. And Icewind Dale, it's good at what it does. Dungeon crawler, and very well designed. But it's not a role-playing game, and I think it is billed as one. So
I will say that this LP will always be a good LP in my eyes, a special thing, because not only did it build a nice following that has stuck with it for 2 years. Thank you, by the way, folks. But also, I mean, it's kind of how you and I became friends. I mean, when we started this, we kind of knew each other.
I don't remember
it was much more of
it was.
Yeah, it was much more of a, hey, I know you mentioned something about Icewind Dale. I was kind of thinking the same thing. We should try it out.
I definitely don't regret playing it all. It's another game that I've done, and I have enjoyed it. For all its shortcomings. It has been great, and well, we should do something again sometime in the future.
Yeah, we should.
But
all right, everyone. Until then, see you guys later.
bye bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.